I would like to present our team, our group, action group, the team that not only about sharing knowledge, on about teammate, team building. It's also about team who would like to act, who would like to bring changes to this world through education. Today we would like to share our own reflection on this amazing course that we all together had during these days, and like to share our ideas, our impressions about it. And I would like to start my own reflections, and I would like to say that before I really wasn't so much aware about this concept of global citizenship. So for me, that was really new. Actually, I have some background in education, corporate training, but this kind of thing that we not only need to think about knowledge, sharing knowledge, but also about sharing values and to make other people to elaborate, to create their own vision and own values through education. That's kind of new things for me. And I think after this workshop, I would like to implement all these concepts in my own teaching practice. Actually, now my activity is more about research. So also I'm very interested in global citizenship also as a research concept, to know more about different analytical and critical articles that can help to understand more about this global citizenship concept. Also, today we would like to discuss together how will we use this knowledge that we obtained during this seminar, during this workshop in our future life. So as I said, that for me, it's more close to use this concept in higher education and lifelong learning, because actually I'm not a school teacher. I had expertise in higher education teaching. So that's why for me today it was interesting that case study sharing from Korea, how they implemented these workshops in higher education institutions. And also I think that we also learned a lot of examples from elementary, secondary schools. For me, that is also very interesting. But also I think that this global citizenship education is also very important and very interesting for adults, for higher education students. So actually, as for me, I would like to think about to launch a project, educational development project, that where the main learners will be adults. And I believe that most of adults in many countries don't really realize it is such concept like global citizenship. And I believe that that can be very interesting. And to be honest, I will be very happy if anyone from our group mates or our classmates will also take part in this project. And I'm sure that we have to value that this network that we got at this workshop in order to do some big global projects together. And I believe in it, and I hope that in the future we will realize that. I'm very thankful to all coordinators, to our classmates, my group mates, with whom we made so amazing teamwork, and we had very interesting discussions together. And I hope not to lose these connections. Thank you a lot for your attention, and I think we'll listen to next one.
You said you have something you have in mind that you want to move into after this program. On that part, I did not hear you very clearly. Please, can you please repeat yourself, please?
I said that actually I am a person from academia area, so that's why I'm going to learn more and explore more of this concept, global citizen concept, and look at this concept through a point of view of a researcher. So to get more about it in kind of analytical and conceptual expertise. I mean that one part of that background that I have after this workshop that I would like to explore more and research more in this global citizenship. Another part about networking, that I mean that because we know each other now, so we have rather big network of educators after this workshop, so we can implement some global projects. Like today we also listened to about Korean case study about nation level, but I believe that also we can make some global cooperation. That was my main idea. I hope.
Thank you very much. Yes, now I'm during the working process, but I'm good. I'm glad to meet you all today and now. So I have time to like explain myself, to share my thoughts on the workshop. So first of all, thank you very much, my dear colleagues and group, for such a great experience and opportunity to share common views, common thoughts on the global citizenship. It was really, really insightful for me. And I think I've learned a lot throughout this workshop, throughout this 2 weeks of intensive workshop. So I just think that I'm going to remember this forever, that's for sure. And also, I think that my plan is to implement the global citizenship values into the school curricula, into the teachers like training. So I would like to gather all the teachers from my school to actually give those trainings within the school. So the teachers from my school, from our school, will be very, after this workshop, they will know about the values, they will know about the what global citizenship is. And I think this will be really, really helpful for the whole community, especially like here locally, because as we have talked about it with my colleagues before, we don't really have so many people, I guess, who are doing this, workshops here in the country. So we don't know any, like barely. So I think just to lead those workshops also locally would be a great idea. So and yeah, I'm very glad for this opportunity to actually have an opportunity again to win the grant for the project. Like as I've already said, I have a plan for the local community. And also, of course, the kids are the first priority. So I think it's very important to give the knowledge of global citizenship from the very beginning, from the start. Like children are small human beings, they're small people, right? They're still on the initial level of, of development. So I think, and I believe that it is really, really important to give them this knowledge, how to be a global citizen, because nowadays we have so many problems. We face so many social, ecological, political, and many other problems in the world. So I think it's very important for them to get the clue how everything works in the world overall. So I guess it would be really, really nice to give them this insight on how we can manage to be global citizens. So yeah, that's all my thoughts, all my view for now. Thank you very much.
I have something to ask Shania.
Yeah.
Shania, you said you will move into your communities, that your focus will be on the kids. Please, how do you plan to do that?
Well, I think with the colleagues together, as we from like 4 of us work at the same school now, and I think we can form like something really strong as a group to in order to provide those trainings, or those in school. I mean, for teachers, right, trainings, but for kids, I think we would provide them with like lessons. Like I will integrate into my lessons.
Okay. Sure, definitely. It will. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
I will, with a big pleasure, I invite Emmanuel to have his speech, and I'm sure we will know many interesting cases and things from Emmanuel's speech. So listen to him, please.
Thank you. Okay, you know, I come from the eastern part of Nigeria, Abia State, Nigeria, and I don't know if you watched my previous DP, WhatsApp DP, my WhatsApp picture previously. You will see the picture of a man I used in my WhatsApp DP before, and I used currently the picture of my little girl in my DP. The picture of the man in my DP is the picture of my uncle, who was the former governor of my state, Abia State, you know. So what I have in mind doing to implement the GSED workshop that we are about concluding tomorrow is, he's an elder statesman, a politician, and a well-recognized citizen in the state and also in the country. So I have in mind that immediately after this program tomorrow, I will contact him so that he will recommend me to the Ministry of Education in my state. My duty is for the State Commissioner of Education to organize principals of primary schools and secondary schools in my state. Then we organize this lecture. I have about 3 other guys from Nigeria who are in this program with me. So I will invite them from their different states, you know, to come down to my state, and then we organize a conference in respect to this workshop. We organize a conference in my state where these teachers, we will teach them on the GSED responsibilities, principles, and the concepts of everything they need to know. And then when we teach them, their responsibilities will now be to go back to their classrooms and then impart this knowledge to our students. And then secondly, maybe I have the mind of a plan of we'll be doing a training and retraining. I will go for more research. I will go for more research. I will go for more online training on GSET, you know, so that at least in the next two years, we'll do a quarterly training and retraining of these teachers, these primary and secondary school teachers in my state. We'll do a training and retraining of these teachers, and then at least this is my plan for now. Thank you.
Well, that sounds really great, and I think that's cool that you already gather a team with whom you can realize all your plans all together. That's cool. Vasanta, please, your turn.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. First of all, I'll tell you about what's my reflection in relation to this program. Yes, actually, I had no sound idea about what is SDG. Actually, I just wanted to learn about what is SDG really. So that after that, only I got this opportunity to apply for this course. So when I get into this course, I realized this is a so valuable thing, and there is a part to be done as a global citizen for the development. So that on the other hand, there are pedagogical matters also, because that's I have told you several times that I have not come from the formal education systems. I have known that I know basically we know teacher and learning process, but we were not practiced in the formal education systems. I have been into the non-formal education systems that I have worked with the adults and mostly with the workers who were employees of the companies. So in addition to that, I have some kind of experience into the non-governmental organization also in relation to the right-based programming. That also some kind of capacity building experiences. But however, this program turned me upside down, because this induced me to think as a global citizen first of all. So then what happened was I wanted to implement it really. So that I thought of that, as Anna told earlier. So that is, we have come from the other side. So that is, there is no opportunity to practice this in a formal education system, no formal any other formal mechanisms. So I also going to do something like that networking. I'm thinking of establishing a learning forum. We have to bring people to there, and we have to make that environment as a learning point for the people who come for this knowledge. So this is something like marketing thing. So that is, we have to convince people to learn, and we are going to accommodate, and we are going to provide all necessary knowledge from this center. Through that way, I am going to make this center as a something like hatchery. So that is because from this point, the people will learn this idea and this concept, and they will expand it further. That is what I am expecting and what I am going to.
Thank you, Vasanta. Yeah, so sounds very interesting, and I think this is a very good idea. Cool. I think that's great that all of us who already were here in this virtual room, we already see that our knowledge that were obtained during this workshop, that we can apply them in practice, and that's great.
Yeah, actually, that is what I am going to have a team. That is, we have other people also we can bring into our team. So that is, we can make use your knowledge, and you also can work as resource persons and educate them, because that will be a more glamorous thing, because if somebody is going to learn from you, so that is that's what I am really expecting to do.
Great. Emmanuel, do you have something to add? Shinar already left us because she has a lesson.
Yeah, sure, that's right.
Yeah, I'm okay with what Mr. Wasantan said. I'm okay. You have a very good. I do it. No problem.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you a lot.
We would like to hear, Nogul, what's your reflection and what really you are going to do after this.
Okay, thank you, Vasanta. I'm very happy to meet, to be part of this workshop, and to meet you, all participants and all these group members. Unfortunately, I can't participate in mentorship program because of my busy schedule, and maybe in this year, maybe in next year, maybe it will be okay. So I'm very inspired and motivated from this program to further learning about all these topics, and they're all relevant in our country too. I got a lot of new experience, of course, new knowledge about this GSET mission, about GSET program. So I will try, after this course, I will introduce my colleagues and students to this GSET program, and their ideas spread to globally, and I will try to integrate. I will try integrate all this knowledge to my curriculum, and I will work on it.
Okay, thank you, Nogul. Just time for you, man.
Hi, I'm Celine from the Philippines, and I am an advocate of global citizenship education since 2019. I was an alumna of the Korea-Philippines Teacher Exchange Program then, and so I was able to learn about GCED, and we are still advocating it up to now. I'm happy because I can still join trainings about GCED and ESD because of UNESCO APSIU's programs, and I am so honored to be part of this training, which gives us motivation and challenge to continue our advocacy and to look at the best practices of other ambassadors around the world. From the lectures and from all the sharings, we can really relate to the challenges that we are facing. We have common grounds, even though we are from different communities or countries, and we have different language or culture. We have common grounds, meaning we all face challenges, and because of that, it it's connecting us from others, or we can really say that we are interconnected to each other because we have common goals, common aspirations, we have same challenges. And so after this course, I am planning not only to encourage my co-educators or co-teachers, but also I'm trying to convince our local government leaders to share the same ideals and aspirations and join us in promoting more GCED, promoting more on GCED and ESD. So we are planning a lot of trainings and workshops and other community outreach so that we will be able to champion GCED.
Okay.
Sure, definitely. It will. It will. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Yes, right. I would like to take this opportunity to thank GCD Online Campus, FC team, and people we have seen and we haven't seen who are behind the camera.
I would like the last word from me, that I'm very happy that I met you,
Yeah, sure.
not in person, online, but still I'm very grateful for this cooperation, for this work together.
Of course.
And I wish everyone success in realization all your plans. I believe in you. I think that you will do your best.
Yeah, we also
Thank
you.
we
Thank
also
you.